All right, guys. So we are inside at my workbench, and they're calling for storms Monday night. And I know Wisconsin storms don't seem to be as bad as what goes through, um, down south, Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, that type of stuff. Um, but I get a little nervous basically since we had the tornado here in February of last year. The storms just seem to be a little different than when I was growing up. Or maybe it's just where I live different than when I was growing up. But and maybe I'm a little gun shy about from the hail last week as well. But what I like to do to ease my mind when they're calling for bad storms around here is I get all the saws. I get all the saws ready to go. I get them loaded up in the truck. If I have to go either to the fire department or if I have somebody that I know that has trees down on their house, I can go straight there. Or I'm in charge at work as well. And even though I'm not on call, bottom line is it falls on me. So if I have to get to work and there's trees down across the road, or if I have to get to a fire call and there's trees down on the road, I want to have my saws ready to go and with me. It just gives me something to do, and it makes me feel better about the situation. Makes me feel a little more prepared. Other than that, I got my battery backup, my little EBL power pack that I got from one in a live stream from Heath and Rachel. I got that charging up. I got a Milwaukee battery radio. I got that charged up. And then we have stuff kind of in the basement ready to go. And I'm been working on trying to get our extra vehicles inside and stuff this time before we get the nasty weather. So what we're going to do right now is get these saws ready to go. So I've never done this before. I don't usually show my sharpening. I don't tend to see other people doing it the way I am. Probably a starter, but I get good and sharp chains. My dad has gone to having me do his. He's even got a benchtop one, and he still would rather have me do it. So he's got 2 or 3 chains, and when they're dull, he sends his saw home with me and has me file them. So I'll show you how I do it quick, and we'll get these done and loaded up, and then we'll talk about what Firewood has done for me. What I use is a normal hand file with this angle gauge on it. Just gets me started. I think I could file just fine without the gauge on it, but this is how I started learn to do it, or taught myself to do it. So that's why I keep it on there. But I sharpen fairly often. So in between a tank of gas or two, I'll just hit it like 3 or 4 passes. So just like that. And then like, I don't mark the teeth because you can tell, when you go around, you can tell where you've been and where you haven't. So this is a nice new file, so I'm not even going with a ton of pressure. But I took the rakers down on this last time, so there'll be no... I'm not going to take the rakers down on this one, but just do a quick touch-up. Okay, there's that side. And then just flip it around. What are we? All done. Okay. Husqvarna 445 X Torque. It's ready to go. Okay, so we have the saws all sharpened. We're going to throw them in the truck. We're going to throw our gas and bar oil in. And we're going to throw our chaps and our files in. And that way, if by chance the storms do come, we are going to be ready. If we need to help somebody, we can help them. If we need to get somewhere, it might take us a while, but we can get there. And we can be prepared. All right, as you can see, we got the saws loaded. This is the 372 clone. It's a Neotech NH872. Our Steel MS260, Husqvarna 445, and our Dolmar PS 201, 401, something like that. $401. So that's our saw arsenal, and I like to have that loaded, ready to go in a storm, just in case. Gives me a lot of comfort, I guess, in knowing that I'm a little bit prepared anyway. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you on the next one.